A new study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology suggests that Sarah Palin's good looks may have discouraged some voters from supporting the McCain-Palin ticket. Researchers at the University of South Florida took a group of 133 people, 96 women, 37 men, and studied their responses to Governor Palin and actress Angelina Jolie. Why? Joining us now from Tampa, Dr. Jamie Goldenberg, co-author of the study, and from Los Angeles to react, Fox News analyst Tammy Bruce. Doctor, begin with you. What is this Angela Jolie thing? Explain this thing to me.
Okay. Well, my collaborator Nathan Heflick and I were interested in understanding the psychological processes that unfold when people evaluate a woman based on her appearance, and we hypothesized that this objectifies a woman, in a sense, strips her of her humanness and her agency, and should lead to perceptions of her being less confident. And so we asked people to evaluate Sarah Palin, and either to evaluate her as a person or to evaluate her physical appearance. And we asked them to write both positive and negative aspects about her, and then we evaluated perceptions of how confident they thought Palin was.
All right, but why did you throw Angelina Jolie in there?
Because we're interested in studying psychological processes associated with objectification.
So you asked the same question?
We hypothesized we would get this.
All right, you asked the same questions about
both women. We did the exact same thing with Jolie.
Okay, you asked the same question about both women. Was there any difference?
The same people either evaluated Palin or Jolie.
Or Jolie. All right, so they had to select one. Was there any difference in...
They didn't select one. We randomly assigned them to either one.
Okay.
And
was
then
there any
either
difference in the evaluations of the two women?
Well, there was an overall tendency to perceive Sarah Palin as less confident than Angelina Jolie.
That's just stunning.
But there were no differences.
Why would they think that? What was that based upon?
Well, I don't know what that was based upon. That was just their evaluation. That was not what we were looking at. What we were looking at is relative to when they evaluated the woman, how were perceptions of confidence affected when they focus on their appearance.
Okay,
and
but both of them
are
beautiful women. Both of them are very attractive women. But you say that Jolie in the responses came out higher in the competency level, credibility level, than Palin. And I'm saying you must have read the essays. What was that based upon?
I don't know if it directly reflected what they wrote in the essays. I mean, again,
well, I'm not getting much out of this. Doctor, with all due respect, I'm not getting much out of this study at all. Do you believe it, Tammy? Do you believe it?
I'll tell you, and it shouldn't be surprising to anyone. Actually, I think what the difference is that less is expected of someone like Angelina Jolie. And so you have two attractive women. The problem with today's politics is, in America, and really around the world, is that women in power feel that it must be a masculine dynamic that they have to match. And Americans so rarely see a beautiful woman move into that framework while not, let's say, making herself deliberately less attractive, that it's an unusual thing to see. So when you look at someone like Sarah Palin, who has power attached to her, if that's going to be the standard, it's a mistake to attach that standard. But with Angelina Jolie, there's less of an expectation overall.
But I don't know why, Tammy, that anybody writing an essay, you got the 133 people that the doctor and her co-authors selected, and they came in. All right, so they're good looking. So what? Then you know Sarah Palin. You know how she campaigned. You, I guess, knew a little bit about her background as being governor of Alaska, successful governor. Why would the way she looked, her God-given look?
Generations of conditioning. Yes. You have, in our society, you've got the image of certain women. Beautiful, attractive women have a certain role in society. In media, in television, in entertainment, women in politics tend to look rather androgynous.
Barbara McCoskey or Helen Thompson. Can I clarify?
All right, go ahead, doctor. Go ahead, clarify.
Sarah Palin was equally attractive in both of our conditions. What we manipulated is how much people evaluated the person based on their physical appearance. So it's not suggesting that a woman can't be attractive and competent, but when people objectify her, evaluate her based on her appearance and not other aspects of her.
I would have liked to have read the essays myself as a former teacher, and also I did some of this work when I was at the Kennedy School at Harvard. I would have liked to have seen how they phrased the Palin evaluation, because I'm not getting, and look, believe me, I'm not any expert in gender politics at all, but I'm just not getting why anybody would think a good-looking woman in politics would be any less competent than an ordinary-looking woman. I don't get that. I just don't. So we'll have to leave it there.
Well, again, we didn't find that.
All right. Well, but you
Life
did
experience.
find that you did find that her appearance.
They were different people evaluating.
But Sarah Palin's appearance, according to your study, drew some votes away from the McCain campaign, and
focusing on her appearance.
Okay.
So if a woman is attractive and attention isn't drawn to her,
all right, ladies, thanks very much. Directly ahead, brand new factor segment for you.